You might think you know everything about animals, but trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. From creatures with unusual body structures to those with bizarre habits, these animals are sure to surprise you. First up, we have the axolotl. This unusual amphibian is native to Mexico and has the unique ability to regenerate its limbs. That's right, if an axolotl loses a limb, it can simply grow it back. But that's not all, it also has the ability to regenerate its spinal cord, heart, and other organs. Next, we have the platypus. This creature is known for its odd appearance, with a duck-like bill, webbed feet, and beaver-like tail. But that's not the only thing weird about it. The platypus is one of the few mammals that lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young. It also has venomous spurs on its hind legs, making it one of the only venomous mammals in the world. Moving on, we have the blobfish. This fish lives in the deep sea and has a gelatinous body that makes it look like a blob. But don't let its appearance fool you. It's actually a skilled predator that uses its large mouth to eat anything that comes its way. Then we have the aye-aye, a lemur native to Madagascar. This creature has some unusual features, including the long, thin middle finger that it uses to fish insects out of trees. It also has large bat-like ears that help it locate prey in the dark. We also have here the mantis shrimp. This tiny but mighty creature has a reputation for being a formidable hunter and one of the most colorful creatures in the ocean. These interesting creatures, also known as stomatopods, they are small, with the largest species reaching only about 12 inches in length. However, don't let their size fool you. They are one of the most powerful predators in the ocean. One of the most impressive things about the mantis shrimp is their incredible eyesight. They have the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom with 16 receptors compared to our 3. They can see colors we can't even imagine, like ultraviolet and polarized light. Their eyes are also incredibly fast, allowing them to track fast-moving prey and predators. The mantis shrimp's incredible hunting ability comes from their powerful claws, which can move at lightning speed. They strike their prey with incredible force, with the speed of their claws reaching up to 75 feet per second. That's faster than a .22 caliber bullet. They can also break through the shells of mollusks and crabs with ease. They are also incredibly colorful, with some species sporting up to 12 different colors on their bodies. They use their vibrant colors to communicate with each other and to attract mates. Some species also have the ability to change color quickly to blend in with their surroundings or to signal aggression. And then we have the star-nosed mole. Firstly, let's start by talking about the physical appearances of them. As the name suggests, they have a star-shaped nose, which is made up of 22 fleshy pink tentacles that are used to sense its surroundings. These tentacles are so sensitive that the mole can detect prey in less than a quarter of a second, even in complete darkness. The star-nosed mole has thick, black, velvety fur that is water repellent and helps it to stay warm in cold environments. It also has large webbed front paws that help it to swim and dig through the soil, making it a very versatile animal. The star-nosed mole is found in wasteland areas throughout North America, including parts of Canada and the northeastern United States. They are primarily nocturnal animals, which means they are most active at night. They prefer to live in moist soil or near water, such as streams or swamps where they can hunt for food. Speaking of food, the star-nosed mole has a unique diet that consists mostly of small invertebrates, such as insects, worms, and snails. It is known for its lightning-fast reflexes, which allow it to capture prey with incredible speed. In fact, the star-nosed mole is considered to be one of the fastest-eating mammals in the world, with the ability to consume food in less than a quarter of a second. Another interesting fact about these creatures is that they are solitary animals, meaning that they prefer to live alone rather than in groups. This is a common trait among moles, as they tend to be very territorial animals. However, the star-nosed mole has been known to form monogamous pairs during breeding season, which typically occurs in the spring. Now we have an animal that you may have never heard of before, the pink fairy armadillo. This little creature is also known as the pichiciego and is native to Argentina. It's one of the smallest armadillo species in the world and is also one of the most unique. The pink fairy armadillo is a tiny creature that measures only about 3 to 4 inches long and weighs around 4 to 5 ounces. Its unique appearance comes from its pinkish shell, which is covered in soft velvety fur. This fur helps to insulate the armadillo and protect it from the extreme temperatures of its desert habitat. This cute-looking creature is a solitary animal and is rarely seen in the wild. It feeds on insects, grubs, and small plants that it finds underground. It has very poor eyesight, but it has an excellent sense of smell and can locate its prey using its nose. Despite its small size and elusive nature, the pink fairy armadillo plays an important role in its ecosystem. Its burrowing helps to aerate the soil and create spaces for other animals to live. It also serves as prey for larger predators, helping to maintain a balanced ecosystem. Moving on, we have one of the most amazing creatures in the ocean, the Japanese spider crab. This creature is not only the largest arthropod in the world, but it's also one of the longest living creatures with a lifespan of up to 100 years. The Japanese spider crab is found in the Pacific Ocean, particularly in the waters around Japan. It can grow up to 12 feet from claw to claw and weigh up to 44 pounds. In Japan, these crabs are considered a delicacy, and they are often caught by fishermen using special traps. This creature has a unique anatomy. Its legs are very long and slender, allowing it to crawl along the ocean floor. Its claws are so massive and powerful that they are capable of crushing shellfish and other prey. Like all crustaceans, the Japanese spider crab has an exoskeleton that it sheds periodically as it grows. During this process, the crab is vulnerable to predators, so it usually hides in a cave until its new exoskeleton hardens. Despite its massive size, the Japanese spider crab is not invincible. It has several natural predators including octopuses, sea otters, and even humans. In the wild, these crabs are solitary creatures, but they do occasionally gather in groups to molt or mate. During mating, the male crab will carry the female on his back until she molts, at which point he fertilizes her eggs. Interestingly, the Japanese spider crab is also capable of swimming, although it usually only does so when it's in danger. Last but not least, we have the KAKAPO, a flightless parrot from New Zealand. It's a symbol of our biodiversity and a key part of our natural heritage. This bird is not only cute and cuddly looking, but it's also one of the rarest birds in the world. It's also the heaviest parrot, weighing in up to 9 pounds. And here's the weirdest part. The KAKAPO has a unique mating ritual where the male emits a loud, low-frequency boom that can be heard up to half a mile away. These calls are incredibly important for attracting potential mates and ensuring the survival of the species. KAKAPOs are unlike any other parrot species. They're flightless, nocturnal, and have a unique leg mating system. They're also incredibly intelligent and have a distinct personality. Each bird has its own name and distinct quirks. Despite the challenges, there is hope for the KAKAPO. Conservation efforts have resulted in an increase in the number of birds, and some have been successfully released back into the wild. Well, that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning about some of the weirdest animals in the world. Let us know in the comments which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content like this.